For more great content, make sure you follow 717 Sports Media on all your podcast listening platforms. Also follow us on social media, on Twitter at 717_sports, Facebook and Instagram at 717 Sports Media. We're also checking on our website daily for your daily news and sports videos at 717sportsmedia.com.
All right, we'll start with you, Coach. Coach, second year, first year, heck of a year, and probably would win that game against McDevitt, but you still guys had a heck of a year, won the section. Can you talk about like last year and then going into this year? You feel like you guys got a lot of momentum going forward?
Yeah, I mean, last year we did a great season, and you kind of get the month of December to reflect on what you're able to accomplish, considering we lost so many kids from the year prior to that. I had a hunch that we could be pretty good, and I thought maybe we might be overlooked a little bit. And once we started playing football, I mean, week 1 against Warwick, they played a fantastic game. We didn't have a great game, but then we figured it out from there on out and able to put together some wins. But when you look at a team like that, and you've had that success, and you've had success the years prior, the kids kind of carry that torch for you then. Getting into the off season, so I've been telling other reporters that the senior class, they've been carrying the torch. They're the ones who they know the expectation. They're passing that on to the younger guys. They're letting them know like this is what you need to do. You need to try to get as many of these workouts as you can. This is how we do things here. So that for them to be able to do that, or coaches don't have to keep doing that with the younger guys. It just kind of that's the culture that you're hoping to build. Where the kids almost become coaches themselves.
And we were talking about over here. Can you talk about like section 4? Like I did a whole breakdown of the 5 sections, and 2 and 4 is just loaded. I mean, it's just I'm missing versus Catholic. I mean, you guys are nothing to sneeze at either. And Elko's always a good team. Calico's a good team. The Onago. I mean, it's a deep. I mean, you could argue it's one of the deeper leagues in the area. I mean, it really is. Can you talk about that, the challenges of that?
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I am. If you're a fan of Pennsylvania high school football, you could probably go to any Section 4 game whenever they're in season in section play and have a great time and enjoy a great game. But it's the whole iron sharpens iron. You're going to have to be prepared every single week. You're going to have to try to eliminate mistakes as much as you possibly can. Take advantage of any turnover that you might get. It's going to be a fight tooth and nail. But would you want it any other way? I don't know. I mean, if you can make it through the section and you're fortunate enough to make playoffs, you're going to be battle tested.
Yeah, for sure.
So.
Yeah. All right. So what we got here? Like, say your name, position.
Hunter Hildenbrand, receiver, quarterback, cornerback.
Your name again? I'm sorry.
Hunter Hildenbrand.
Hildebrand. Okay, gotcha.
Trey Spar, offensive line.
Tristan Showers, offensive line.
Can you guys talk about, you guys have had quite a run here as a program, last 3 or 4 years. You guys feel like Coach was saying that the seniors keep passing the torch and now it's passed on to you guys from, the class before and the class before?
Yeah, I think one big thing is that most of our players have been playing together since we were in like 3rd, 4th grade, which, helps a lot, team chemistry. And like Coach said, we have great senior leadership, and we just pass it down. And like we were talking when we're right here, we will set the bar, and then juniors will see what we're doing, and then take that hopefully next year and set the bar, and it just keeps rinsing and repeating himself. So that's definitely a huge factor in that, us being successful recently.
How many games did you guys lose in your career?
I could probably count on my 2 hands.
I can count. Maybe 5.
Yeah, nice.
5.
Yeah, that's crazy.
For D team,
I mean, you go all the way back. We haven't lost many games as a group, and
So that's where the chemistry builds, and that's where it's definitely you want to get prepared for the next week because honestly we're not our expectation is so high, so we just really want to. I mean, we just go week by week, but our expectation for that week is set so high because of that success all the way up through, and especially these past years. So
Well, I feel like for 3-4 years, guys, you guys really broke through. It's almost like you guys have carried it on, and it's impressive. Like all your guys' athletics are like we were just saying earlier. The basketball program was incredible last year. It's like almost like you guys and your whole athletic program is like set the tone, and it's cool to see how successful LS sports is throughout all of them.
And it's been really cool actually to see it because when you look at baseball, softball, boys basketball, girls basketball, soccer, all the way through track and field, it is kind of neat. I think every year when our season's over, I'm always following basketball. I'm always trying to congratulate coaches whenever things are going well for them. Even during the fall, like other sports programs are doing well. I think it's good to recognize them as well. So, yeah, it's been cool.
Was there any main focus going into this off season?
I think it's just every off season you want to get stronger. So the weight room is always a big focus, and then you just want to get better at what it is that you do. And so trying to get as many reps as you can with some plays that we think will be staples for us, and trying to stay healthy. That's the other part there too, because injuries are always the one thing you can never account for. They always happen at the worst possible time. So, trying to stay healthy, I think, is a huge thing, and you do that through the weight room and those types of things. Get your body ready for the season. So,
Coach, can I ask you, like, you replaced Coach Mannion, was there forever, and like one of the things I give you credit for is like you became your own man, right? Like you can't do what Coach Mannion is. After a year reflecting on that, you think you probably have a better idea now about that, right? Like how you can keep leading this program.
Yeah, I think so. I think John is a really close friend of mine.
Yeah,
he's a great friend of mine.
He's a great guy.
He's still somebody that I turn to whenever I have some things I have questions about. And but you're always going to try to make your mark on whatever it is that you're doing. And it's not that it's better; it's just different. We're just going about it in a different way. In terms of like when he was there, we were on the pistol wing team. Now we're more of a zone team. It's just something that I wanted to do that I thought we had the kids to do it. And so that's why we went that way, that direction.
What are some of your guys' goals for this coming season?
My man here's a few words. You're supposed to hit people.
I like to win. I like to get out there, get on the field, put some kids in the dirt, do the deed, win. I like it. Chip on your shoulder. I think we all have a winning attitude, especially after last year. And I think our goal is, like you said, just to win, not looking forward too far, just like the next play, win the play, one play at a time. We don't necessarily set goals, but we're not looking forward too far. We want to win what's in front of us.
For me, first game's what? 3 weeks away? Something like that.
Yeah.
3 weeks.
That's right now the goal is just keep the milk jug. So
Milk jug!
Yeah.
Come on, gotta keep that milk jug. I love that.
put the next number of year on it, so that's definitely like the number one thing right now. But after that, just take it one game at a time, really. It's just progressive and just keep building together and just eliminate mistakes on the field.
Yeah. Okay.
I gotta ask, what do you guys do for fun outside of football? That's been a popular question today.
I think it's a great question because I think outside of football, our football team are still friends. It's not like in football it's a different atmosphere. Like we go outside of football and we hang out amongst each other, but it's also like I said earlier, it helps our chemistry because we're friends outside of football, not just in football. So we hang out amongst each other. So it's pretty good.
Yeah, we spread out the grades too. It's not just like the senior class,
Yeah.
Juniors, sophomores. We all try to get together and build up the team. I also like listening to music. Other than just hanging out with them.
What kind of music?
Rap, and some pop.
Nice.
You
Yeah.
growing the hair out? You gonna keep it going?
Yeah, I'm going to.
Oh, look at that. That's a great head of hair.
My mom hates it.
Your mom hates it. More reason to grow it out.
Oh, Mom. What do your mom watch this?
She won't be on YouTube. She'll be
What's your fun?
I guess
Mr. Serious over here.
I guess with them, fishing, and like hop on a jet ski once in a while. Yeah.
More like pool swimming or like lake swimming?
More like pool swimming. I don't do lakes. I'm not a fan of lakes and oceans.
Just like spike ball, that was a big thing.
I like spike ball.
See?
Cornhole. I love cornhole.
Cornhole. You went cornhole?
I like cornhole.
Okay.
I never heard of spike ball until today. So
These kids, yeah. Oh, that's a fun game. I always hit it too hard.
Or you just missed.
Oh, yeah, so
Yeah.
that's the worst one you missed.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
well, best of luck.
Yeah, thanks so
Thank
much.
you.
We'll definitely check you